Alright, it is day 3 or day 4 of my journey to being not dead or alive at 30. I'm dragging a little bit because this is also the second day of my brother and my caffeine and sugar fast. Dude, caffeine fast sucks. My head's already hurting. It's not even 8 o'clock yet. And I think I've already got a caffeine headache for the day. I feel worn out, like I'm moving in slow motion. It's absolutely amazing how much you depend on a chemical whenever you actually take it away from yourself. So it's kind of eye-opening though, the fact that I need caffeine this bad. I probably will though be taking Excedrin here in a little bit because I've got to be able to function. So I'm starting in a new department today at work, and it's a little more labor intensive, and if I'm walking around with a throbbing headache, I'm just going to be good for nothing. That was a big old piece of mulch that hit my... Anyway, I'll be good for nothing, so I'll probably end up taking an Excedrin. I don't know if that makes my fast not count or what, but I have to be able to function. So my primary purpose is to take care of my children and make sure to make money for my children and my wife so we can survive. So if I'm not performing at work, then that's a detriment. That's not going to be something that I'm going to sacrifice to the plan. I just won't be. The biggest thing is that I drank caffeine all day long. Like I would drink almost a pot of coffee in the morning. I would drink a Red Bull or some sort of energy drink during the day, and then probably a soda or two during the day as well. I mean, over the year, I'll talk about different things. I'll cover more in depth the fact that my heart kind of sucks, and that much caffeine really does nothing good for me. So anyway, I'm going a little fast because everybody else is going a little fast. The end goal is to not be as dependent on caffeine as I currently am. To step it back. One thing that I have to do this year to get myself back on track is I'm just cutting out soda. I'm just done with soda. There's no, I'll drink it if, or I'll drink it when. I'm done. Done, because it's not doing anything good for me. It's already hurt my teeth. It's just loaded with sugar. It does nothing good for me. So I'm just done with soda. I've recognized the fact that I can't handle drinking soda in small amounts. Enough to just to be a casual soda drinker. Because I'll end up drinking a soda and then 2 or 3 after that, and I'll say, what's a soda here and there, and then I go back to where I am when I'm drinking at least 3 sodas a day, especially if I'm at work. And there is no redeeming value in soda. There's nothing that makes soda good. It doesn't help anything. So the cutting out caffeine is kind of a shock to my system to let me know that I really was committed to this, and I really have to get that out of my body. So that being said, I did work out yesterday. Actually, I worked out twice because I am so desperately out of shape that just I got that treadmill and I was walking. I was walking at a fast pace, and walking at a fast pace is brutal. I mean, absolutely brutal. I mean, oh my gosh. Desperately out of shape. I ran for a minute. A whole minute. And I thought I was going to die. So I did a lot more walking. I probably ended up working out about an hour yesterday. I intend on doing about the same thing today. And I'm gonna walk a lot and then try to get a minute or so of running in. I've got to build myself up to it. But it was brutal. So I mean, it's staggering to think that 2 years ago I was really getting into running, and I was really hyped up about it, and I was doing really well, and I was remaining injury free, and I got up to 10 plus miles. There was one morning I got out and ran for 10 miles. What killed me was I ran for 10 miles and I also talked to somebody on the phone while I was doing it. That's just gnarly. I couldn't even talk at the camera after I got off the treadmill yesterday. So, at the end of the day, I've got a long way to go. The good thing is that I really can't get much worse than what I am now. And, success is on its way. All I gotta do is stay the course. The problem that I've had in the past is not staying the course. I have a hard time with, everyone says if you do something for 30 days, you're committed to it, you're locked in, it's a habit. I can quit something in 30 days. Easy, schmeezy. I ran for 2 months last time I ran. Going out hardcore. I mean, just giving it heck. Decided to quit it. Didn't feel it. Decided to quit it. Easy as that. I didn't drink soda for 6 months. I mean, completely stopped it. No soda. Nothing. 6 months. Started drinking tea a little bit. Like tea, but we don't have any tea. Well, drink a soda, and then I went right back to where I was. So, my fault in life is staying committed. There's only 2 things I've ever been committed to. 3, but the third one I haven't had as much time doing. One thing I've been committed to is my wife. 100% committed to her. Second thing I've been committed to is this job that I have. I don't know how in the world it's happened, but I just passed 9 years in the same job, which is pretty spectacular for a kid with ADD. And then, my faith. The thing is, my faith really hasn't even been, I haven't really even had that much faith, except for the last year or 2. Oh, okay. Police officer. Still don't have my inspection sticker. Oh, I'm driving on borrowed time. Anyway, so I'm about to finish this up. I don't know if I'm going to do an evening one. If video ends in about 15 seconds, I didn't do an evening one. But keep trucking. Keep going. Let's all make it to 30. Okay, so I made it through a 9-hour work shift. No caffeine. My head feels like it's pulsing. It's just whoa, 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 whoa. I did take one Excedrin pill. I will tell you that. I took one Excedrin pill. My brain still feels like it's going whoa, 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 whoa. It is amazing how addicted I am to caffeine. I mean, I'm having a hard time functioning in my role as a manager because of my lack of caffeine today. I mean, I think that's one of the greatest things about these fasts. It's kind of like I do my tech fast, and I realize how addicted I am to social media and to just wasting time, just losing parts of my day because I wasted on social media. And so, in the same light, this caffeine and sugar fast really highlights the fact that I depend too much on these outside things. I depend too much on chemicals, outside influences to make myself happy, to make myself function. And I don't need them. You know, my body craves them, but I don't need them. So I think that's the beautiful thing about these fasts, is that it snaps you away from this idea that you are a slave to these different things, to either Facebook or coffee or cookies. It's good to be snapped up away from that. So anyway, my diet still going kind of okay, avoiding sugar as much as I can. There are free cookies at work today. Full disclosure, this is one of those things where I'm not perfect, don't claim to be perfect. I ate 4 cookies. 4. So I skipped lunch. Probably not the best choice, but I did eat 4 cookies. Chocolate chip. Oh my gosh. Blew my diet and blew my sugar section of my fast. But, full disclosure, I'm always going to tell you when I do things or I don't do things the right way. So, I'm going to get home here in a minute. My wife, I spoke to her on the phone 2 minutes ago. She, of course, graciously again has made a wonderful meal at home. It's chicken and green beans and macaroni. And, there's nothing in there that is specifically unhealthy. However, it's not, in total, not really healthy. But what I'm going to have to do is fight my inability to moderate how much I'm actually eating. So that will be the big goal tonight, is moderate. And then once my food settles, I'm going to get on the treadmill again and exercise some more. And try to get there that way. Big win today, though. No coffee. A little bit of milk today. Did I drink milk this morning? No, I did not drink milk this morning. So no coffee, no milk so far. Just water. Just water. I mean, that's a pretty big accomplishment for me, for the fact that I don't drink plain stuff. And so it means a lot for me to be able to go a whole day and not drink anything that's flavored or sugared. So anyway, this might be the last update for today. Like I said on the last update, this may be the end of the video. May not be. We'll always never know. Anyway, if it is, then don't be dead by 30.